kind of Tyler Perry, Mike and Sheila ass shit is you on?
Ladies, fellas, drop that in the comments below. Which one y'all want? See what the poll is.
Sex can be taught. I wish people would be fucking grown about that.
Are men honest with women that they're in a relationship with, dating, or talking to? Are you 100% honest, or do you try to sugarcoat stuff a lot of times to soften the blow?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. After what, 3 times?
No, bro.
Hell no.
She gives you head, but it's not how you like it. So is it hold on. Is it her fault if she's doing it based off how she's previously done it with somebody else?
I feel like men, we usually aren't 100% honest because we know some shit that we think or some shit that we could say could potentially hurt their feelings or make them make sense.
I'm gonna keep saying that shit till I die, bro. Relationships are not hard. People make it hard.
Got Dr. Love over here.
Something that's important to you is communication. Or you gonna fucking leave them because after the first 2 months their communication has been bad?
In honor of Valentine's Day and your boy getting kicked to the streets, y'all gonna benefit from my pain today, man. So, you know, I had bought this little gift for my girl. Hey, this shit funny as fuck.
Wow.
Man, these people be so wrong out here, man.
Hey. Niggas ain't gonna sing it though.
Man, hey, Tyrese got it.
We gotta light a candle for my boy. Hey,
Show one's in there.
my boy back on the market.
Hell no.
He said he back in the streets.
Hell no.
Hey.
Played my
I got
boy.
kicked to the streets with shit.
How you gonna act like that? How you gonna change up?
Turn your flash on.
Yeah.
I love that, man.
How you gonna act like we gon' be making love?
In a concert, bro, gotta turn your flash on, bro.
This a down bad episode too early.
This is a messy Thursday episode.
Hey.
That shit gonna be messy up here.
To you,
Keep it
that way. How you gonna act like that? How you gonna change it up? How you gonna act like this when we making love? You know we be turning up. All my friends became your friends. All my friends became your ends. Keep it like ghetto. Alright, cut that shit off before we get copyright, nigga. Cut that shit off.
MediumLit in the fucking building, man.
God dang, man. Nigga, the board, nigga.
Call the fuck! Yeah, listen! That's called motherfucking board, nigga!
We doing all that, bro. All right.
Yeah, bro.
Nigga had more privileges. He ain't want to do the gunshot, man. But it's okay, man.
Take my glass off. I can't see.
Well, as you can see,
You blind anyway.
Hell yeah.
God damn. As you can see, this nigga's back. I want to make this clear.
I had the vid, bro, for a little minute. I'm good now, but you know I was down bad for a few weeks.
Nigga, what
A
episode
few
is this?
weeks?
What episode?
Months?
Since New Year's, I've been down.
Nigga, we got- nigga, we
Nigga,
been-
you ain't been here since what? Thanksgiving before that?
It's
I wanna-
It's been a while, bro.
Hey,
Nigga like,
Niggas talk about you got kicked off.
see, perfect. I want to make this. I want to
we don't
make that
kick.
clear,
First off,
bro.
hold on,
Go ahead,
son.
bro. Go
First
ahead.
off, we don't kick niggas out
No,
for shit.
no.
If we give you the chain, it's your chain till you decide to not wear the chain.
Mm-hmm.
So mind you, we don't. You gotta do some real foul shit for us to kick you out.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas don't get kicked out of MediumLit though.
No.
So Anybody thinking any nigga that you don't see on certain shit got kicked out?
Life happens, man. Y'all understand.
And then they'll think they'll think a motherfucker got kicked out because they not on camera. If you see us outside, niggas will be around each other anyway. So
like, oh, you guys are still together.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
Shit's changed for real.
Ain't nothing changed, man.
Yeah, bro. We started this years ago. It was 4 of us then.
Yeah,
Plus,
bro.
we know each other for over a decade. So
More than that, but yeah, just to always to clear my image. Niggas be think I be letting people go. You don't be having it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about just making sure people just come in when they feel comfortable to come in. You know what I'm saying? So, bring it up, my nigga Dre, man. He back in the motherfucking building, man. But
glad to be here.
you know what I'm saying? That didn't work.
This nigga muted the board. I'm finna say, damn, nigga muted the board on me and shit.
Blessing y'all. What we call today? What's today?
I don't know yet. I feel like it's a lot we need to.
It ain't Thirsty Thursday.
It's messy.
It's Messy Thursday.
It's tripping Thursday. You niggas is tripping.
Tripping Thursday, Messy Thursday.
Down bad Thursday. First off,
down bad.
we want to thank you all for giving us a viral moment, man. Let's give it up for that, man. It's our first viral clip. All right, well, fuck y'all niggas, man. God damn.
Joe Budden.
Yeah, first.
Still waiting on that check for that.
Appreciate y'all, man. That was the first time.
Man.
First time we hit over 20,000 views on any clip that we done.
5,000, 10,000.
Yeah. I think
a whole lot of thousands was our first time on that one.
Yeah, so we appreciate y'all, man. It was definitely a big moment. I didn't think too much of it when I did it. I didn't think it was gonna get that much of a reaction.
Hey, man, one thing about it, what's always gonna get some people talking? A motherfucking relationship.
Hell yeah. Speaking,
and we got a few of those
every time, bro. I don't know. I don't understand what be happening. I don't understand how it be people just out the woodwork. The moment you say some shit about how a relationship dynamic should work, how you think it currently works, any of that,
y'all be getting DMs about shit y'all say, bro.
No,
y'all don't get DMs about.
They know better.
No, I mean I've gotten comments. Some comments have been great, man. First off, shout out to y'all that be engaging with us. Somebody told me I didn't have a heart on that previous one, so I thought that was really cool. They was like,
Lucky they do be at your head,
bruh. Somebody said I ain't got no fucking heart because that last clip.
When I said the shit about intuition, bro, they was on my ass in DMs about that one.
Shit, as they should. As they should. That was a very bold statement.
Yeah, it's just some things you can't even say, bro.
I love to smoke though, so
I'm all for it, bro.
I continue to ruffle feathers. That's what I love to do.
Yeah, no.
You watch too many Charleston.
Shout out Charleston, man.
We cannot acknowledge that nigga.
All I do is play songs, say cuss words, and hit buttons on the board. I don't call no controversy at all.
Nah, well.
Yeah. So what's the first one we got coming up?
Well, I think there's a lot of ways we can go with this.
There's a lot going on.
I kind of want to just get straight to the point, bro. You know what I'm saying? I might hold off. Yeah, we ain't gonna
low key, by the time this episode drop, it's gonna be the month of February.
Oh yeah, Valentine's Day is coming.
Month of medium lit, you feel me?
Mardi Gras. Birthdays.
Yes, sir.
Pisces season.
It start off Aquarius season.
I don't care about that.
You know when our niggas know when our season starts. Niggas know when our season starts.
Ain't gotta talk about that.
So you know what I'm saying? On God.
Mardi Gras Day.
We'll be outside.
All right, man.
Somewhere. We ain't gonna tell you where we're gonna be outside at. We're gonna be outside.
You'll see it. You just see a bunch of niggas in the camera. That's how you'll know.
For sure.
You see a bunch of niggas.
You want a shout out, you know what I'm saying? Pop up on the nigga.
A vlog will be shot. And it will be a hell of a vlog.
We're gonna be out there all day.
And if any of y'all niggas get on camera doing some weird shit, if any of y'all niggas get to reaching too hard at the camera, if you niggas start eyeing the cameraman down too hard,
you will get slapped.
We ain't gonna be throwing beads. We're gonna be choking niggas with beads. You feel me?
Yeah.
But we here to have a good time. We here to celebrate with everybody. You know, for real, we calling it, you know, as a working title, Medium Lit Day. So we finna have us a good old time. Yes, sir. It's the holiday. You know.
Damn, bro. I just thought about that. That just changed your whole trajectory, bro. That's crazy. We're gonna get into that. I'm sorry. I just thought about everything that just happened, man. We ain't go.
We thinking hard about this.
Whew. All right, so we're gonna hold off on that for a second. All right, so first thing I want to talk about, I think what we wanted to address, obviously one of the greatest safeties of all time has lost his damn mind.
Did he?
E.B. Reed, boy, the best safety you ever seen, boy.
No, he hasn't. No, let's get into it. So Ed Reed, how many Pro Bowls he got?
A lot.
A lot of Pro Bowls.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Famer.
Super
Best
Bowl
safety
champion.
of all time.
He recently just had an opportunity to be the head coach at Bethune Cookman, a prestigious HBCU.
I don't know about prestigious, but
Air quotes.
I would
prestigious
say
HBCU.
in our community they should be looked at as a prestigious university.
they are.
Yes.
I ain't think they
it's
was.
Dre, stop thinking about the budget.
It's
not big enough.
I don't want to offend y'all who go to one because you
part
know.
of-
Where the LSU had, like,
because they named after Mary McLeod Bethune, so
Yep.
it's a
I mean,
It's a very historical college.
I mean, it's historical, but is it prestigious? It's a
in the HBCU community, it
it's
is.
prestigious as an institution. It's prestigious as an athletic institution.
No.
There you go, Dre.
but
But you can't go. Yeah, like you said, you can't compare that. So
I ain't trying to offend none of y'all that go.
It's
to
too
one.
late.
I don't-
It's too late.
man, they offended it. Hey, bro.
You know, they'll hop in the DM. You ain't never been to one that. Like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, I basically went.
See that? Make
I
sure you
basically
zoom
went to
in
one
on
before I
that.
before I stepped the foot on the college campus. I went right.
Anyways, he was the head coach of Bethune Cookman for about a week. It could have been 2 weeks. I could
you
be
know,
wrong.
he passed up on Jackson State for that.
Yeah. I have a theory about that,
You was
but
capping, my boy.
something's telling me I feel like that's a stretch. I feel like he might have talked to Deion about that. But anyways, when he first got there, he wasn't fully signed on contract just yet. I guess he was starting to move into the facilities, begin to recruit.
Hey, never mind. Keep going.
And he recognized that his office or offices were full of trash. And so he did what any other nigga does with their phone. He goes on Instagram Live and airs
I
out.
don't know about that.
What? That's what happened.
Keep breaking the
No,
scene down.
he went on Instagram Live, air out his business, or the business of how Bethune Cookman has not taken care of anything that they got going on. Teammates and players had to help clean up the situation, and whatever. Principal, understand. I went about it. Put yourself in a dangerous position.
That's kind of It's really. I want to say that's something any nigga do because you kind of work. You might some.
He
shit
should have just made a post.
But he tweaked out so. Because a lot of times when you go live, well, all the time when you go live, there's not really a point of filtering when you live.
Can't think.
So like I could,
at all.
like when you making an IG video or a clip to post to show what's going on, you can. Oh, I don't want to sound like that. I can redo it. I can do whatever.
But
He went live and went straight off emotion. I think what he was saying wasn't wrong. The fact that he went on camera and did it was wrong.
He just
I
did
mean,
it
they were.
unprofessionally, that's all.
I don't think he was wrong. I mean, he was
He was
wrong for the
right.
way he done it, but the message wasn't
No,
wrong.
no,
Because
the message
He was
wasn't
right.
wrong.
He just
Because
did it in the wrong way. That's all.
Man, you got people on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube talking about something he shouldn't have said nothing. But I'm like, will any of y'all continue to work for y'all job if y'all walked in y'all office on the first day and it was trash?
Like, I
and
think-
shit
I
everywhere?
think-
He was trying to do what Deion was doing, changing like the atmosphere, the culture. Like
'Cause I'm
that
like-
shouldn't be acceptable.
Yeah,
at
it shouldn't
all.
be acceptable because I guarantee you, if you go to like what's called a top school, they ain't gonna have trash in your office on the first day.
Hey, the
They
problem-
gonna roll out the red carpet for you.
All this money I'm paying for tuition, I better not see no trash, boy.
Yeah, yeah, and I damn sure, man. Look, I ain't signing no contract. You think I'm finna clean up y'all trash?
Yeah, it was. That was what kind of was funky about it.
Yeah.
Once again, it's just the way he went about it. I think is what got him in trouble. But
It shouldn't have got him fired.
I think I think it was more. I think it was probably for the best both ways.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't gonna be able to sit through that.
Yeah, the way
It
I
would be
think
too
the
much.
way and plus we seen even with Deion and Deion kind of played it a different way as far as he kind of went out his like he just said fuck it, I'm not even gonna go at y'all about every single issue. Some things I'm just handle myself and we're gonna move on. And even then with him, it was a lot of head bumping when he was trying to get certain resources allotted for him. So once Ed Reed come out and do that. Now, when it get to the point where you're going in a meeting like, all right, I'm trying to recruit these type of players. I need some extra travel money to, go see them play or go to their house to meet their parents, do this, that, and the other. The president or whoever on the financial board going like, nigga, fuck you. We ain't giving you nothing. You're not going to talk to nobody.
Cause
Go figure it out yourself. So
the students was protesting and talking about their dorms and living conditions. So evidently he wasn't wrong. So what the president say? He said this ain't mold, this mildew. What he say? He said something like that.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no Dre. I don't believe. He said
No,
that.
he did say that.
He said this ain't mold. It's like mildew or some shit like that.
Yeah, what reason why I said he was tripping is because he's that speech he did with the team. I wasn't really too mad about. That just showed he cared about the players. Yeah, I'm talking about when he went on Roland Martin. I don't know if y'all saw that. He went on Roland Martin,
and was tripping.
And he started to tweak out on that. And I'm like, well,
that's the thing. His emotion, I think his emotion still so high about it.
Yeah.
And I think he feel, because I think a lot of people go through this. They feel like they made a point about something, but they really not being heard personally. They'll do more shit to try to get people to hear them. And if he feel like he not being heard, that's why he did that. I don't think he should have went on there either, because Roland Martin, his platform is
they're not.
It facilitate a lot of extra shit.
But Ed also had representation. That's the thing. He had somebody speaking on his behalf about what happened that could be more in a cooler state. And so in order for you to get your point.
But it's hard. You got to think about this too.
Right.
If a person's emotional state is high and he come, even if you come with somebody speaking for you, sometimes if you so hot about something and your translator is going out and saying, well, my client feels like this, that, and the other, but it's a conversation still. So if I talk to you and let's say maybe not arguing about something, we having a passionate discussion about something, and somebody has to speak on my behalf, but I feel like what's in my mind is not being said well by them.
Right.
So even then, you're gonna be prone to saying, well, yeah, because I felt like they did this, and then you back at square one.
Right.
So it was I don't think he should have went on no platforms, but at that point, once they let him go, he ain't got nothing to do but go out there now. It ain't like he got to practice the coach or nothing like that. So now he just feeling like, okay, the only way I'm going to be heard or seen about what I feel is I'm going to have to go to the press. I got to go on live with Dion. I got to go here, and here just to be heard now, because I ain't got my team to talk to no more, and we ain't got no other way to sort it out. So I think now they kind of in a position where he felt like he got did wrong, so he just gonna go and put everything on Front Street that's on his mind.
Well, by fucking him, they fucked themselves, because now they got kids protesting and taking pictures of conditions.
And they lost a lot of recruits.
He did the right thing. He just had to sacrifice. He realized the best thing he could do in that situation is
put himself out there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let it be known, bro.
And he got enough prestige.
He don't need the job. The job
Yeah, because I'm like, if y'all like, all right, if you like a HBCU and you want the top of the line coaches and all these, big time athletes, you got to understand that they used to a certain standard. Like he's been to the Hall of Fame. He been around the best of the best.
Gonna do what you pay him.
So they expect that. They not like a regular coach off the street that just at your local high school that you recruiting to coach college. Like, bro, that's a standard. You know what I'm saying?
The way they trying to build the prestige in the athletic programs is by adding prestigious people to work their organizations. Yeah. So it's like for you to build, if that's how you want to approach it, you can't just dump him off and then move on, because right now when your school is losing like a motherfucker, and your facilities ain't hitting like that, your location ain't that great. If they getting hit by hurricanes, I'm sorry, their location is just not that great to be selling for real. Mm-hmm. You got all of these things that don't work for you. You got to have something that counters that, and for them, it was gonna be the prestige of the coach, just like what Jackson State did, just like I forgot where A.D. George coaching at. My apologies.
Not Alcorn.
Not Grambling. I think it's Texas State.
Or Texas State.
It's one of the two.
But yeah, you using the names to be the prestige of the school. So now you got them thinking, okay, the only way I can be around this type of person or pick their brain is if I go to this school now. Mm. So that's your selling point. So now you putting yourself in a rough spot if you trying to get people to come there, get enrollment there. Hell, once your team get like that, you can sell tickets there like that. So
and when them coaches like that, you gotta get whatever they want. Because I guarantee you, they giving Calipari what he want, Nick Saban what they want. They roll
and it's a lot of give and take with that. Because I think another thing they don't realize is that, like we said before, Dion did a lot of stuff on his own just without the go through. So it's like if you coming in there expecting Dion treatment and you don't do what Dion did.
Dion are two different personalities.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like
you gotta know who you
they probably thinking like, okay, we hired him. He got NFL money. He got this, that, and the other. whatever we don't hook him up with, he gonna do on his own. But shit, if the first thing I gotta do is come out and do something on my own, then I'm gonna look at y'all like, damn, bro.
Like, what are y'all doing?
Something so simple, bro.
Yeah, bro. So it's like, you know, and granted they got their own troubles they probably was dealing with, but it's just, you know, you only get one chance to make a first impression, and that go both ways. So.
Oh yeah, first impressions, everything.
My thing
man.
is like, Ed Reed ain't a regular dude. Like that ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like that's Ed Reed. Like you can't just be like, all right, we gonna leave trash in his office and.
I think it's deeper than Ed Reed though. It's just the standard of just the
the
institution itself. Like I mean, you got students protesting about living conditions. Like that's everywhere. And I guess I understand that HBCUs are underfunded, and that's we've talked about that many times. It's like beating a dead horse. But I also think that just goes off of the standard of how those institutions are being ran, respectfully. Like I mean,
it's the people running.
And it's really like, and probably this might not be the best analogy, but it's something that everybody gonna understand. If you know, we always say, you know, when you dating or something, your priorities should be in order.
Yeah.
But if you know you ain't up like that, but you got a chance to pull somebody bad, you better at least look the part.
Yeah.
You better at least try to look. For real.
I mean, that's a good analogy.
If you gon' if I got Rihanna in my room and I know I ain't up like that.
My nigga said he gonna put on a
hey,
show.
I'm gonna put on a show. You feel me? And she'll figure out what's not good later on. But I can't get you to even commit to me if I come to you and I ain't right with my shit. So at least you gotta at least hook them in with something to make them think like, all right, maybe it's worth my time. And maybe this might be a bad hiring tactic. So if you're an employee, you might not want to listen to that. But you got to do something to get
talk
them.
About that.
To woo somebody.
You want to get somebody to come to your job and you know your job's some bullshit. What you going to do? Put a signing bonus in that shit.
Spice up the building, clean it
up. You going to tell them the
up.
schedule flexible. You going to give them a little name plate. You going to give them some shit.
You going to give them a bite.
Hey, man, that's all.
This man used Rihanna.
My boy say he gonna have that fake Cuban on.
Oh, you got it.
Cuban fake. My Cuban got weight to it.
No, I'm talking about Rihanna.
Man, on an icebox. Let me get that prop.
That ain't no icebox, my boy. That's E-Man.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Well, speaking of, since you've mentioned Rihanna or
These ain't TUVs.
Relationships or dating or whatever. It's been brought to my attention that there's been certain topics that need to be addressed and discussed. I'm just checking my notes. I'm gonna hold off on my guy at the end. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give him the show at the end. You know, just build it up. This is great. There's a topic about men and honesty that I think we should address. Shout out to the fact these are brought up as topics, because sometimes niggas don't be having topics. So this is great. You know, if this is what y'all want to hear. I mean, I'm all for it. So
don't get used to that.
no, we're not turning into a full relationship
I ain't
pod.
been here.
Part-time came in.
Hey, this like
Game plan switched up.
this like the segments of the news show. So y'all get the little relationship corner for a minute. Don't
Yeah,
use it.
nah, this ain't gonna be a forever thing.
Lord knows we not
Unless you know y'all keep showing love to those real and get paid, we can go for a
Gonna answer
relationship.
any of y'all questions.
You know what I'm saying? But
The ML couch.
What?
this guy,
He's a sicko. Oh, he's a sicko.
The ML corner.
the MediumLit as a brand does not endorse no damn couch. I don't know this nigga.
It's a therapy session.
This nigga got a sideshow I don't know about. You know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about that one. What are y'all thoughts on that? Do y'all think men are honest with we're gonna just say with women. We're gonna say with everything. We're not gonna just say with women.
With a woman that we're dating, to an extent.
Who?
I think this I
It
feel like
varies,
I
bro.
feel like this topic too general. It's too.
It depends.
Okay. Hold up.
Okay, I'll say this. Like,
Go ahead.
are men honest with women that they're in a relationship with, dating, or talking to? Are you 100% honest with her, or do you try to sugarcoat stuff a lot of times to soften the blow?
I mean, y'all can. I mean, I'll go, but I'll let y'all go first.
I think you gotta be. If you can sift through shit, you can be honest whenever you want. If you're not confident in how you talk or what you say, then you probably gonna be more prone to lying about shit. But with me, like
I wouldn't even say lying, but
I'm
saying
lying, but
like
maybe stretch it. Don't tell them straight. Like I'm in a position now where I think I've seen enough shit. I've seen enough things in relationship formats, and I done dealt with so many different types of personalities. And it take time sometimes. Some people you just get it, but like now I can kind of shift through. Okay, maybe I was tweaking on this, or maybe this genuinely how she feel about some shit. And I can also see through when somebody just trying to play you or do some bullshit to get you to just do what they want to do. And I can kind of read through that. So when like nowadays, I feel like I don't have to do no shit to keep them on their toes and no shit like that. You just give it to them straight at this point.
I feel like men, we usually aren't 100% honest because we know some shit that we think or some shit that we could say could potentially hurt their feelings or make them upset.
If you're trying to avoid petty conflict,
I say usually like stand up guy, you try to avoid like conflict or her being like pissed off or sad.
Conflict is
so I wouldn't say you lying to her, but you try to soften the blow.
Conflict is a spectrum
because you know who you dating, or you know who you talking to, or you know the type of girl, you know how she
that's
react.
different.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would do like if you know that certain people are not gonna respond.
Like if your girl or somebody asks you, do I look fat in this, or you gonna say yeah?
Well, I mean, I don't know no scenario where a nigga.
But I'm just saying, or me,
so bad.
you may be thinking, all right, this she look a little chunky in this, or this don't look good on her, but you're not gonna say that,
nigga.
Am I right or wrong? Or are you gonna say, yeah, you look kind of big?
Why I don't know anybody that no shy.
There's some dudes out there that'll say, yeah.
Well, what kind of Tyler Perry, Mike and Sheila ass shit is you on, bro?
Tell that girl,
bro.
You don't give a fuck.
That's just a small example.
Dre, I don't know about that.
Let me say this.
This nigga tripping, bro.
Let me say this before this nigga get us entirely canceled in one episode.
See, this is why you gotta cut this nigga off.
but I'm just saying, bro. But I'm just saying, dog. As men, like we don't be 100% honest about little stuff sometimes because we know. Like if you tell a girl,
I thought you was talking about some deep shit.
Well, that too, but I'm just saying like as a small example, like the shit that men sometimes have to hold back.
Like do you like if your girl want to go somewhere and you don't want to go, so but you go anyway for the sake of it. That's different though.
Love her, though.
Yeah, that's different though.
Or like even like when women ask our opinions about stuff, usually we not 100%.
Shit, I am.
I mean, yeah, it just depends on what it is though, because you're not gonna say what's in your mind fully. Like if it's because you might be like, all right, this might be a little fucked up if I'm finna say this if she asks me.
You just gotta know your partner, man.
So you just shoot straight all the time when she asks.
I'm a straight shooter, but I'm also reassuring.
If it's somebody I'm dealing with, it's more straight shooter. But if it's like if we somewhere and like a kickback or something, and girls arguing. And I don't feel like hearing their voice no more. Then that's a different type of plane though. That's like
so why do y'all think most of the time we not? I'm
because
not gonna say we.
Well,
we not?
Well, most men. Let's be real. Since this nigga brought us here, we gonna. First off, by the way, I'm gonna clip the fuck out of all this. we gonna get this shit ran back up. This nigga finna get us ran out, and then we appreciate it. Anyways. Most men don't want to deal with conflict on the emotional spectrum because there's a spectrum between men and women emotionally. So you lie to sugarcoat their emotions, but usually that doesn't really help them out because they do want honesty. But with honesty, you just gotta be reassuring too. So yeah, like your girl asks if she gained weight. I mean,
how many niggas say yeah?
It depends on how you say it. I don't see. My thing is though, like if you also gotta know your partner too though. Like, that's what it comes down to. Like if you have a girl that's health conscious, she's asking that question because she's health conscious. If you have a girl that's insecure, she's asking that question because she's insecure. Like so to sit there and be like, oh no, babe, you're fine. Like yeah, you can say that, but then also like be like, okay, but if you want me to be honest, like if going off of previous conversations, like all right, well yeah, no, you definitely have gained weight maybe here or here.
Man,
this
you gotta go. It's like a trouble.
So if y'all girls say that I gained some weight, y'all gonna say
man, you gotta work it down. Like you don't just outright say, hell yeah, your ass got big. No, you don't do that.
You gotta soften the blow.
Yeah, you gotta be like, okay.
You gained a little weight, but you know what I'm saying.
Or like even
you still look good though.
Or even if you want to reassure her, you can. It's different ways you can agree, but you can also get them the reassurance. Yeah. So if they tell you like that if they feel like this or they feel like they gaining weight or something, You might be like, nah, you good. But if you really feel like that, or you want to, you know, not feel like that no more, then you should look to doing, you know, maybe go to the gym, go walk, go drink more water, do whatever.
So basically, you telling her without telling her. In a way.
No, it's not. It's not that you're not telling her.
I mean, you telling her, but
she might still look good to you, or you might genuinely not even notice that they gained the weight. So
no, because that's true too.
Yeah, unless it's like a convincing, like they just go from 1 to 2, you're not gonna notice it all the time.
When you happy too, that happy weight.
Happy weight's a real thing too.
You gotta be big, don't be realized.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, but you get to a point where you feel like that, you wanna give this nigga, bro. You wanna give them something, like you not wanna give them a pitch in of a or something.
Yeah,
this nigga.
But I don't know. I just think a lot of times men don't be 100%
like, for example,
just to keep the peace.
On
That's
the flip
all.
side, if I tell my gal I don't like my job, she gon', you know, she not just gonna say, well, go get another one, motherfucker. She gonna be like,
she might.
It's case by case.
But she'll be like, so what do you think you need from a job? What's it not giving you? Shit like that. And like it's different. It's delivery, bro. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
How you say it.
Delivery is everything. So
because like you know who you dealing with, like I said. Like you know who you know some people, some women can take the truth up front, some women can't. Because you know, like, all right, I done told her the truth before, or being straight shot with her and she gets pissed for a week. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if a woman, okay, so that's a great since we're here. Yeah, but you also gotta ask why though. Like, you know, you can't go off that one example like, oh, well, she was pissed off the last time. You gotta ask her like, okay, what was it that was said or how I said it that made you feel this way? Because if you don't pay attention to that, then yeah, like you're gonna find yourself in the same position. I keep saying it, bro. Women are not hard to like figure out, bro. Like it really.
Hey, this is what be saying. He'll say it's not hard, it's complicated.
No, it's not.
So you know what I did?
See
you know
that?
what I did?
I'm sipping mine.
You know what I did, Kurt? You know what I did, Kurt? Hey, I had to go ahead and catch him up. So I learned that hard. He say it's not hard because if something is hard, all it takes to figure it out is you just need more effort. So he's saying
he'll say it in code.
Yeah, he's saying relationship. So what Sean be doing in relationships not hard if you just try. So the hard part.
Shit, that's all relationship
but the
is.
complication part.
Well, bro, relationships are gonna be complicated because you're figuring people out. People are learning things, unlearning things. Like that's gonna.
But I agree.
It's gonna take time.
I agree.
Hey, man,
like most of the
if
time.
I get on the game, Kurt. If I put that bitch on Hall of Fame, it's complicated and it take more effort.
But I say
it
it really just come down to not willing to want to deal with conflict sometimes. I say that.
But shit, conflict.
No, I'm talking about like from men's perspective. Like that's really what it be like.
Yeah, bro, but you can't run from that shit though. Like,
yeah, you can't run from
it. Like, thing is, bro, like I'm not trying to say.
It depends what kind of conflicts we're looking at.
Yeah, but also it also depends on how the person you with communicates. Like when you say conflict. Y'all not gonna always agree with everything.
Conflict could be not want to go to the same place.
I say it just depends on you know how all right, if I say this person gonna react like this.
I feel like that's with everything too though, Shad. It's like picking which hills you gonna die on.
Cause you know, like, all right, if I say this to Kurt or if I say this to I can say the same exact thing, but they gonna react 2 different ways. So I'd rather just not say this to him.
Yeah, but that's not saying it is also a problem.
I mean, it's not saying you're not saying it, but it's like. I don't know. It's how you. I guess it's how you say it.
How far you want to push it too?
It's mindfulness. You want to be mindful.
Because sometimes, like as a dude, you don't be feeling like going into detail or like just going in.
But shit, sometimes, hey, bro, sometimes you got to, man.
It's just very about what the situation.
What the situation is, and
like when niggas try to argue with me about sports, I said it before. I'm not arguing with you about sports.
Or like if you
not worth it to me.
Yeah, like, or if you know somebody gonna pick an argument about something, you just like, bro, I don't even give a fuck.
Yeah, okay, but let's answer this one simple question. What are women driven by? It's one word.
Emotions?
No. What is one thing that women need? I'm sorry. It's one word. Starts with an R.
Oh, you talking about reassurance?
That's all they need, bro. So yeah, all women need reassurance. They're driven in reassurance. So it is. Nigga, like
I can agree.
Bro, it literally think about how many times you or your girl or somebody you seeing, they've asked you, do you still love me? And like you've done everything in the world to show like, bro, they're driven in reassurance.
And in your mind, you be like, what the fuck you mean?
Because you logically think that, but in the back of your head, it's like, you know, that's how they're wired. That's how they're wired. Also their own experiences too. Like, they may not be used to somebody to actually treat them right. So they may need more reassurance or more patience. I mean, I say the same shit all the time, Nick, but it's the truth, bro. Women, or you have to, bro.
I'm not disagreeing with you. He was like, bro, they not hard, they complicated. It's like that damn Kanye Kobe video. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
You went from a 20-piece puzzle to a 1,000-piece puzzle.
But also, it's because it's also where you meet somebody where they at, man. Like, it's not really nothing you can really do. Women, I want to say women, people gotta learn to be patient with people, but I mean, typically, everybody's wired different. So emotions and people and unlearning, that shit requires patience. And women need reassurance, they need acknowledgement, they need attention, but also men need reassurance too. Let's not sit there and lie to ourselves. Like when is the last time you haven't felt like you've been reassured and then you start overthinking, like, damn, does this person really fuck with me? But as soon as they reassure you, you feel good. Like, oh, like, yeah, like we all need it. It's natural. It's just they
need it more.
Yeah, they need it more. It's just also driven off their nature, man. That's like, you know, just like kind of what we was talking about earlier. Like, you know, when you talk about the spark, I guess, in a relationship, like, it goes down to effort. The shit ain't hard. I keep saying, bro, the shit is not hard. I'm gonna keep saying that shit till I die, bro. Relationships are not hard. People make it hard.
We got Dr. Love over here.
No, I'm just saying.
No, it's fine.
It's still fresh.
Like, it's not. And after a while, you learn from your mistakes too. You realize.
I say he studied the game film. As soon as the game over with,
bro, everything that I've done bad
in the film room.
Everything I've done bad, I've went right back to the drawing board and I learned from it, bro.
He T-Mac in the film room.
This
Cookman
this nigga.
If y'all know, but
this nigga is sick. That's all I'm saying, bro.
That nigga mic off, nigga.
It's not, brother. You know what? Now I'm gonna bring up this because I feel like this is the perfect time to talk about it. So me and cameraman Gay, young guy Gay, Pookie, he sent me a very long, passionate message the other night at like 11 o'clock, just trying to see what my head is at about things, and we went back and forth about men being successful by themselves and needing people. I've always said that most men are more successful when they have a woman that they can kind of count on than doing the shit by themselves. That nigga.
Wait, keep going.
Nah, so his POV was like, you know, think about all the men that are successful. They did it by themselves. I'm like, nigga, think of all the men that are successful that are married when they actually have somebody to actually rock with. And I guarantee you, unless you can show me some statistics, I feel like men who are actually married and are happily married are more successful than men who are not. Because think about it. Think about this real quick. I'll let y'all go. When you are married or you're in a stable relationship and it's somewhat healthy, you don't, that extra aspect that comes with being single when you have a handful of women and you have to chase them around, like whatever, that's kind of removed. So your focus is already kind of shifted because you already know you got something at home that you care about or you building whatever. When you single, you got access. Not everybody, but most men are going to use that access to deal with a handful of women, which ends up being more of a distraction.
It depends because
I was saying, I think
it depends on.
I think both sides of that require way too many variables for it to be a good foregone conclusion.
It depends. You can be a dude that's single and successful and have a bunch of different women, but you know, like, all right, they not the. I'm not focused on them. They just
gotta chase a bunch of women.
Yeah. They
it's
just
yourself.
It's all in like your positioning, I think. Because I think you can be in a relationship with somebody,
but they got to be understanding.
Like your focus has got to be like in a certain place. I think
if you successful when you married, or like your partner has to understand, like he not gonna be focused on me all the time, or he not gonna be with me all the time. Like she has to accept that.
Yeah, she has to accept it, but also he also knows that he has the stability.
I think
to deal with that too.
Both routes come with understanding what you need to do, what you want to do, and also like knowing yourself. So if you know that you are somebody that when you dealing with somebody, all your other objectives start kind of taking a back seat to be with them, then you might be more successful not dealing with them. And if you're a person that's like, if I'm dealing with somebody, you can kind of supplement my focus to an extent.
Yeah.
And that might be why when you with somebody, you more successful versus the person that ain't got nobody is more successful.
That's pretty much what we was talking about. I just feel that I'm in a better position typically when I'm with somebody. Cause I become tunnel vision. I don't really focus on. I got this. Like I'm cool. So whatever.
It just depends on if you can get sidetracked by just having multiple.
Yeah, if you dealing with somebody that's like on you, like I done deal with people that'll be like, you know, if I tell them, you know, we doing music, we doing pop, whatever, they'll always bring up, like, if I'm thinking about some shit or not wanting to do something, or I ain't feeling myself, they'll bring up, you know, well, you got, you know, this going on, you need this to fund this, you trying to do this, where you need to understand that what's back here not gonna matter, but you need it to go forward. Type. They'll keep you a different type of focus versus, you know, you dealing with somebody, you tell them, I don't feel like going to work, I don't feel like doing this, I don't feel like doing that. Okay, you can chill with me. That's different types of people trying to facilitate.
Yeah, but then that's also a detriment too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, if you got somebody that's helping you keep shit in perspective, like you don't need them to always do that, but you know, if you can look to them and they can give you that kind of insight, then it's value.
Yeah, it just depends on the person you messing with.
It's just you don't want to be over. Like I think I get where you was kind of going with that shot. You don't want to be reliant on like every time I'm in a position I need them to do this.
Yeah, no, like it's just like you know you just got. I just think you know you got something that's within your sphere, then you fine. Like that's really it. Because like I said, that works for me. Like I mean, yeah, sure, being single is cool.
It's all about supplementing each other.
But I just know like if I was in a position where I'm with somebody and it's stable, then yeah, I'm tunnel vision anyway, so I'm already focused. And because you brought up one thing, and I was going to challenge you on it, but I was too tired to talk about it. You said something about responsibility, like dealing with the extra responsibility. As a guy, you always gonna have responsibility. So you can use a person for so long. Now, if you don't want to deal with that, sure, but you're always going to be responsible for something. Yourself, your success, your career, and you can say, yeah, that's me, but you still got to put in that time and effort. But when there's somebody else, think about this though. When you have somebody else and you are responsible for them, but you're also pouring them too, that can also magnify what you got going on too. It's all POV. That's why I said it just depends on who you fucking with. Like if it's the person that actually sees what you got going on, then yeah, like you're fine. But if they pull you away from what you got going on, they tell you, or like you tell them what you got going on, they pull you away from it, then yeah, that's a problem. But if y'all both on the same wavelength and journey, like it's fine. Like, you know, it's cool. But yeah, they want to take your time away because they want to just do like reckless shit that has no value. Then
and that's where the complications come.
Right. That's
you gotta find shit that
you gotta cut them off, or you gotta tell them what it is, bro.
Things just gotta fit, and it's like some people might end up chasing their whole life trying to find a fit. Sometimes the first gloves you put on fit.
And it's also like it's not a time for things either.
Yeah,
like you brought up a valid point. You know, it's like you with somebody and you get out of something, and okay, I used to have a track record. I go right back in. And you're like, okay, well, you need time to heal. You're never really going. Healing is a continuous thing too, though. You get what I'm saying? So you're never going to be healed to an extent to finding that next person. Sometimes the person's in front of you, and that shit works out. It does when you got something. Sometimes it's 2 years later, 5 years. Like it's I just look at those things sometimes as excuses. Not saying you making excuses. I'm just saying like that's what people be like, oh, I'm not healed yet. You never gonna be fucking healed, so it don't matter.
All right. So does that transition and does that go with deciding like if you a girl that you just fuck with versus a girl you wife up, does that contribute?
No, well, nigga, I'm serious all the time. So I mean,
no, but I'm saying like this stuff like that factor into a girl that you just like, all right, I'ma just fuck with her and that's it.
Most niggas know what they want to deal with, man. Let's keep it a stack. Yeah. Niggas know within the first couple weeks or months if they actually gonna deal with a girl or not. Seriously. Yeah. They just either lying to themselves or they lying to the girl.
All right, so what determines if y'all gonna fuck with a girl or not? Like seriously.
I mean, mine is always emotional connection.
Yeah. Emotional connection. So that's
emotional, physical, spiritual.
Yeah, it all gotta work.
Yeah.
It all gotta be kind of.
But mine is definitely emotional first. Like,
it gotta be synchronized. Like that is a big part. I think like usually that big gap is a lot of times whether or not how much do you give a fuck about them?
Mm-hmm.
So all it's right. Like
how much is their success or whatever they got going on important to you too, and vice versa.
All right. So what if you had a girl, right? you connected to her emotionally, but not physically. It's not there.
Like if you care about them, but you're not attracted to them.
No. I'm saying like that connection ain't there. Like if
bro, sex, I hate niggas. Sex can be taught. I wish people would be fucking grown about that.
I don't know,
bro. It can't, bro. It literally can be taught.
Hey, some prospects take longer to develop than others.
All right,
bro,
yeah.
So it's something that you have to talk to your partner about.
You tell me to watch a DVD or something?
Some players are uncoachable. Let's not let that walk.
Some got potential, some don't.
But my thing is though, people say that, and that's
prospect they won.
And that's true, sure. Like, yeah, maybe it's not physically gonna work out, but like you can talk to somebody.
There's some things you can't teach, bro.
And it is a patience thing. I say
it come down to like a girl being with a certain type of nigga.
So which one?
And I will say sometimes if you emotionally connected with somebody first,
you'll pass up.
You won't pass on it, but you'll be more patient for them to pick up. You know.
Yeah.
That's all I'm really saying. Like, you just gotta talk about those things.
Yeah.
Like that, everybody not gonna have the best experience right away.
If your day one bad, y'all first night bad,
and you're not really that over time.
Yeah, if you're not really connected to them on the first night, you're gonna get your ass on.
Hey man, after 10 times, you like, damn.
I don't think it takes 10 times.
Well,
sometimes it do, bro.
I'm just being nice with them. You know what I'm saying?
Cut that.
You gotta work on this jump shot.
Niggas.
I ain't even trying to be mean, but
I'm just saying that everybody's on a different level, but also like, bro, again.
Oh my God. That
shit can go so many different ways.
On level 100 and you on level 20, bro. You don't jump that fast.
Sometimes it just take people to open up, bro. You know people experience.
Let them develop.
I hear you,
bro. Maybe I got a different outlook, bro. I just think
it's a different point of view.
It's just I just think those things can be taught.
You think if you don't have a sexual connection with a girl, you think it can be taught?
Yes.
I don't think so,
bro. Because
everybody don't like getting hog tied.
I don't know.
I ain't saying that.
All right. This nigga is a fool, bro. Hey, all I'm saying, okay, so no. This nigga's a fool, bro.
I'm just saying.
No, but nigga, bro, hear me out though.
Look, hot wax on the ass.
Hey, bro.
What Ice Cube's it?
Bruh, hear me out. Okay, that's funny.
Do you really want to have to sit there and be like, yeah, I want the
grapefruit? But Kurt, my thing is, bro,
Kurt said he needed freak off the bone.
But sometimes you don't want to say it. You just like.
But Kurt,
he said he ain't got time to be teaching.
That's a fair. Like
sometimes women like that, vice versa. Like they don't want to sit there and like, nigga, you should know what you.
What I'm not, bro. What I'm not saying. I'm not saying that you should not have. If there's a certain way you've had sex, like that's cool. The point that I'm saying is that sometimes you have to meet people where they're at. And if you express to them how you want something, and after a while something does not click, then sure. But I think it's very ignorant for people to be like, well, this is how I've had sex, and this person doesn't do that. They don't fucking know because you're not telling them nothing. So my thing, okay, let's use that as an example. Okay, let's say that since we're here, let's say you like head a certain way. You give it another girl or a chick or whatever, she gives you head. But it's not how you like it. So is it hold on. Is it her fault that she's doing it based off how she's previously done it with somebody else? If you have not said anything moving forward, you're assuming that she's gonna do it how I like it. She don't fucking know.
He basically saying she give you that catnip and not that gulp. Feel me?
This nigga.
Like I said, you on level 100, the other person.
But that okay, sure. Let's take it.
Hey,
I get both sides.
All I'm saying is that bruh.
I get both sides.
You're
how many
not.
times you done got your dick bit and stayed?
I mean,
you gave. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. After what, 3 times?
No, bro.
Hell no.
No, Kurt, you want?
No, bro. The first time you bite your dick,
Kurt, okay.
Hey, bro.
Hey, okay. So hold on. So no, we here.
I'm just saying.
No, Kurt, bro, you not wrong. But my point is, okay. So hear me out though. is it necessarily her fault that she did that if maybe somebody in their previous relationship like that?
I don't know what nigga
What
like
nigga?
No,
that.
nigga, I'm just using it as an example. I'm not saying
Bad
that's
example.
I mean, I
It
say
don't work that
this.
way.
You can coach somebody,
Bruh.
but it's like after you get in the game a few times, you ain't doing what I say.
Look,
You,
look. What LeBron was like the other night? Nigga, I'm tired of this shit.
Okay, so hold on. So this is
Nigga be sitting in
We-
the bed looking like, bro.
because we talking about something physical and that's fine, but we missing a bigger issue. Okay, so let's take it off physical for a second.
Yeah.
Let's say you with somebody and their communications ass.
okay,
They
How
got
mu-
a good box.
what they got?
Whatever. They
No,
good. They
no,
good. They
no,
good
no.
all over. They good all over the board. But like something that's important to you is communication. Or you gonna fucking leave them because after the first 2 months their communication's been bad?
She might have a little bit more leeway.
Bro, you acting like I ain't gonna leave that fast.
No, but no. I'm not saying you are, bro. But I'm just saying that's
So
my.
do I have, are you asking?
Nah,
do we
you
have
gonna
the
try
same-
to work through.
Do I got the same patience for a bad communicator that I would
Yeah,
have for?
that's all. That's all I'm asking.
I ain't gonna lie. If the guap hitting,
Text
niggas
me
gonna
if
stay
you
a little bit longer. Shit.
Oh my god.
Am I lying?
Now I say it's weird.
Oh
So
my
Hey, I mean, hey,
Nigga,
but
oh shit.
it's all good.
Nigga toes curse.
So Shad, that comes down to how well
Yeah.
you can control your emotions with a person.
But it just
Bro.
depends on it.
if somebody not communicating with you
Look,
properly,
he wanna be serious.
no, I'm
you gotta
gonna be.
make
Bro, it
I'm
just
gonna be
depends.
serious, though.
I'm serious.
It
though.
depends on what you
It's
value,
like-
bro. Everybody values something
Shad,
different,
it's
bro.
like,
bro.
Shad, it's like this, bro. So if a bad communicator is bringing out certain emotions, and be like, why would this motherfucker take? Like, then yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
But if it's like, I mean, she ain't gonna take me back till she
Hey,
ready to
man,
get down.
I just want the
It's
IQ
all
with
how
the
you.
athleticism, bro.
Yeah, it's all how you feel
So
about somebody.
Shy
bro.
values communication, but he will put up if the box is alright because he willing to teach her. That's what it sounds like. Am I right?
That nigga Drake.
A
You
fucking
can't,
question.
You can't teach box though.
Okay, you cannot.
Can't
You
teach.
can't
I
teach box.
mean, no.
You
If
can maybe teach some head,
he'll try to teach.
What
her
I'm
some-
saying is that I'm understanding.
yeah, you understanding
That's
of why
it.
she might be.
I'm very understanding.
Nigga,
But Kurt said after a few times you gotta get out the game.
Oh my god.
That's what it sounded like to you, Kurt.
I'm
How the
just,
fuck
yeah,
you
it
do
just
that?
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he just said he ain't
No,
got time.
and bro, I respect that. I'm
Dre,
not,
the mediator of the year.
Yeah,
bro.
so-
I respect that. That's great, but nigga, all I'm saying is that
Rashad saying he got longer leash. That's what he's saying. He's saying
No, hold on,
said,
Dre.
"Talk to me, baby."
Dre, he's saying Shad has a longer leash towards certain aspects than others.
yeah. So you got a longer leash
So
towards
it's like
the sexual aspect of things.
I mean, yeah, bro. 'Cause that's not like why I don't. That doesn't draw me to a woman. Like it have. I have
I
to.
mean, that's the second part, but it's,
I'm just saying, like
it's
my,
also important.
come on, yeah, sex is important, bro. But I'm just saying, like to me, like an emotional connect. To me, I can only speak for me. I can't speak for others. And emotional connection is more important to me than sex. 'Cause I
Okay.
feel like they
So-
tie,
so-
they tie together. So I feel like when you have a more emotional connection,
Hey, it's like
feel-
70.
All right.
Yeah.
So which
Like,
one y'all choosing? The girl that you got an awesome emotional connection with, but she's mid in bed, versus the girl who you got somewhat of an emotional connection with, but she's awesome in bed.
I'm gonna take the first one, emotional connection, because at some point, bro, you gonna your sex as a dude, your sex drive's gonna
The
drop.
first one gonna be my best friend.
Which one was it? I forgot.
The one.
emotional bad.
The emotional. The one I got an emotional connection.
Yeah, I'm
So
talking-
I can talk to and all that.
You taking the one with the most connection and the alright, the average sex.
No, he's
No,
taking
no,
the
no,
one
no.
with.
Oh, you taking the one with the
I'm
awesome
saying-
sex.
I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna try to work it out. If it don't work out, that's just my best friend.
All right, what you taking, Nico?
Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna answer that one.
You know,
I'll take the first one probably.
That's my point, bro.
Cameraman, what you taking?
he a Scorpio.
The
He take
girl-
a walk,
that nigga definitely
The
is a
woman
Scorpio.
with the average sex versus and the woman that you got a good emotional
No, he
connection
didn't
with.
say average sex.
All right,
He said
yeah,
mid.
he tripping. Good emotion, mid sex versus mid emotional connection and good sex.
Which one you taking long term?
He taking that
Which
sex.
one you
He taking
signing?
the sex.
Which one you signing to a max deal 5-year $100 million contract? Which one? You taking emotion?
bro, because emotion having an emotional connection leads to better sex.
Hey man, Larry June said it best: when dick don't even get hard with no connection.
Yeah, bro. Like at some point, bro, like you not gonna want to just have sex with a girl you don't feel.
I mean, I agree. I'm just being devil's advocate here, you know.
All right, bro.
Make you sound like the bad guy. Shit.
Bro, I'm not. Again,
too.
my
We
I
nigga.
just want the emotional connection with the guac.
That guy Kurt sounded like a pure mailman today.
Mailman, 2-day air.
Got the bag on with the hat, bro.
Nigga.
He outside.
Nigga. I'm all for it. All right, man. Fuck all that. All right, this
That nigga said, "Fuck all that."
all right, shit. All right.
Hey, Shy put on a light beanie today. That's why he trying to be serious. He had the dark beanie on. He be on demon time.
I'm a different. I'm
Trying
just
to be all healthy today.
Ladies, fellas, drop that in the comments below. Which one y'all want?
Facts.
See what the poll is. Which one y'all want?
bro. The amount of clips I already got. From
I
this
can
shit,
already hear it
shit.
now. I mean,
This shit finna be
if my
top
nigga-
tier.
If my nigga can't do it right now, we can't.
But
Hey,
I'm gonna say one last thing about that shit. I just think that's very childish to have that point of view.
I wouldn't even say childish,
no, it is,
bro.
bro. It's childish
all
because
Because it's different strokes for different folks, bro.
no. You're missing the point. It's not. You can have your standards, bro, but if you don't fucking say nothing, don't like you're not allowing a person to.
But it's also Shy. I think it's hard to just have sex with people with no connection anyway.
Right, but no. I just saying I know, but like when people are like, well, this person had bad sex. Did you fucking tell them?
I mean, would you?
Well, it's just like we talked about earlier. Like sometimes, like especially girls, they don't like hurting niggas' feelings. Unless they mad.
Right. I mean, that's fair.
So,
Nigga, tell somebody. How will anybody know?
Oh, you gonna know?
Yeah, you gonna know,
Bruh,
You gonna
okay,
know.
no. I'm gonna use this.
know.
I'm gonna use this last example, bro. We're gonna talk. DJ Envy is a prime example. Him and his wife, they were together for over 15 years. She never had an orgasm. She did not tell that nigga for 15 years.
man, that nigga knew he was doing something wrong.
Like I said, you gonna know. If your girl ain't shaking, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, you should know.
Mailman make the dog bark. Nigga.
But the point, the point that I'm alluding to is like, imagine if she would have said something earlier.
Yeah.
You know, like that's.
Man. Hey, just like DJ Khaled, listen, I don't eat no pussy.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is one.
I don't know about that one.
I had a bad day at the office one day, and she was like, "It's okay." I said, "Fuck, nah, it ain't."
Bro, you feel
But,
hella
nah,
bad.
you-
But
Hey,
he had to have some idea that he wasn't doing something right. Like it's just like
Some people truly don't know me because they are going off of what they
Nigga,
think.
But that's being selfish. That's what I'm saying.
But
like,
that's going back. That's for the point I'm alluding to as well. It's like you have to communicate. That's also being selfish, not telling somebody because they don't know.
What I always say, knowing is knowing, bro.
Nigga, this ain't the time for that fucking quote. That shit don't that shit. You not wrong,
Your girl not satisfied, bro.
bruh. Yes, but again, bruh,
But that's what I
everybody,
said. Level 100, level 20.
nigga, everybody
How's that
don't
gonna work?
know. That's the
Hey, in
thing.
GTA, nigga, you can't get to
Oh.
that penthouse unless you got $1 million, nigga.
Oh my god. Okay, so
Yeah.
Stick your
nigga.
ass in the hills.
Bruh.
Where
On
your
that
ass
note-
at?
No, wait, hold on, nigga. No, nigga, cut that shit off. We ain't done, nigga. Cut that shit off.
Nigga, hey,
We got one more thing.
cut
Hold
off
on.
Big Hawk again, nigga. This
Hold
gonna
on,
be me
nigga.
fight
No.
podcast.
No, we here. We almost done. I know where we at. Anyways. You want to talk about something, nigga?
We should have played the fucking song, cuz.
Thought I forgot. Thought I forgot, nigga. No, you wanted to be in my head the whole time. You want to make oh yeah, nigga, for me. Since we arguing the whole time, let's make
It's
this.
Thursday, January 26th, man. And I'm here to report some sad news.
Yeah, go ahead, turn it up, man.
Your boy got kicked to the streets. So, in honor of Valentine's Day and your boy getting kicked to the streets, y'all gonna benefit from my pain today, man. So, you know, I had bought this little gift for my girl, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna ask her to be my Valentine. Yeah, some corny ass shit. You know, it's a nice little necklace. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get to the camera.
Damn, that's crazy. He actually really posting this. I'm gonna
You
clip.
know, it's nice, nice. You need to see it better? Yeah, show them what it is.
Wow.
Stone, you know what I'm saying?
oh, I ain't gonna.
That's crazy.
We just gonna keep tearing up.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Anyway, man, we're gonna
Every
do a
time I try
Valentine's
to
Day
leave,
giveaway.
something just keep
So,
pulling me back.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna
Apparently-
give away this necklace, and I'm gonna give y'all $200 so y'all get y'all first.
Whoa.
So nice. So ladies,
$200?
Yes,
$200.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
We doing
might
a,
buy some flowers,
Hold on.
some chocolate.
we ran it down. Are we doing a wheel?
Hell yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
We doing the wheel,
We doing the
no.
wheel. It ain't gonna be rigged at all. I promise you.
All
I'm
right.
gonna do y'all
All
right.
right. Well, apparently you getting a free necklace.
Niggas gonna draw
He's
names.
gonna
Yeah.
put this
Oh,
video,
God.
Old fashioned.
and I need y'all to like this video, comment with a heart.
Like, video, comment.
No,
on
no,
heart-
the heartbreak emoji actually.
heartbreak
Heartbreak.
emoji.
No,
Heartbreak.
y'all are not in pain. This is for Valentine's Day. This is for your significant other. They're not in pain like me, okay? So please, a nice heart, a flying heart. You know what I'm saying? Something
Yeah.
for your
Well,
person.
well, I guess I'll have the clip up by Monday.
Yes, sir.
Take a little pink card with the ribbon around it.
Pink card with ribbon around it.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Now I'm.
Boy, that's him in the ML crew. Head ass.
That was, yeah. Hey, sign that real quick. I don't forget shit. I don't forget a damn thing. Thought he's gonna get away. He's gonna cut that music
Boy,
off.
to my
That's crazy.
I got a better song anyway. That match the
Well, hey, nigga.
level 1000.
Well, that was
That's the next episode. Level 1000.
Level
Yeah.
1000.
Where you at? I need you.
Oh my god.
We got level 100,
Well,
500, and 1,000.
Go ahead and wrap us up, nigga.
Hey, what, go ahead.
You don't know this song, shit. I'll be up for that. Caroline, all the guys just say she's mighty fine.
Mighty fine. Hey,
And the other half, they got you cussed out or coming up short. Yeah, and I dig this now, even though you need a golden calculator to divide the time it took to look inside and realize that real guys go for real down to Mars, girls. Yeah, I know you like to think your shit don't sing, but lean a little bit closer, see, roses really smell like boo boo. Yeah, roses really smell like boo boo. Yeah,
hey.
I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer, see, roses really smell like boo boo boo. Yeah, roses really smell like boo boo.
Hey, go ahead and
It's
turn
the medium
that
lip
down real
podcast,
quick. Go
man.
ahead and turn that down real quick. One last thing, man. For you niggas that are down bad, just know that somebody love you. God love you.
Yes, sir.
My mama
Anybody.
love you.
I don't love you, but somebody do.
Everything always
My mama
gonna be
love you. That's all
okay,
that
man.
matters.
Hey, bro, you ever feeling down, cuz you'll be alright, man. Keep fighting through it. We got your back, man.
Yes,
I don't,
Medium
but
Lit
somebody
forever.
do.
Dre got your back too. He just trying to be hard on you right now.
He fake hard, bro.
Nigo 2 turn. I approve this message. Medium Lit forever. We'll holler at y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
Fuck you, and fuck you. All you motherfuckers.